So I would say the first step and the first mistake that we always see people do is you need to set up your budget and confirm your buying power. From there, then all the next steps come. But the first step is you need to sit down and evaluate your budget, because the bank may lend you X amount of money, but you don't want to spend that much a month. You're not comfortable spending that much a month. So what are we going to be working with to find you the best home for the best price?
Okay. And to confirm that budget, I guess, what are the steps? There's a lot of things that you need to take into consideration, right?
Absolutely. There's a lot of calculations. My recommendation to our customers is we always put them into contact with a mortgage specialist. We refer them to specialists that really know the ins and outs of all financing situations, no matter their family situation, so that they can get the best service possible. That's the biggest thing. I specialize in selling real estate. I can give you the big lines of financing, but when it comes to our customers, we want them to be handled with care and professionalism. So I don't do their financing for them. I send them to a professional who will take care of them. So the first step is getting in contact, whether it be with your financial institution or with our professional referral to those financial institutions. And we have some in every major financial institution in Quebec. So we can help you no matter which bank you prefer to work with. We'll have somebody that will help you and your family get the best rate, best conditions with your mortgage needs.
Okay, awesome. And then once we've got that budget that's settled, what's the next step?
So once you have the budget, then I would say you need to sit down and really think about what are my must-haves? What is non-negotiable for me and my family? Because if I have 3 kids, I'm not going to probably look at a townhome with only 2 bedrooms upstairs. That means some of my kids are going to be in the basement. Doesn't really make sense, right? So we really need to take a look at those must-haves. And I mean must-haves. There's the wants and there's the must-haves. So those must-haves are very important to find and determine, so that I, as a professional, can really pinpoint the types of properties that better fit your needs, so that we don't waste time looking at homes that will not really resonate with you and your needs.
And then I guess that kind of brings us to the neighborhood, right? Because the must-haves, some different neighborhoods will have property types and features.
Absolutely. And it's a great thing that you're bringing up. A great point you're bringing up is that when you're buying real estate, neighborhoods or locations, we always hear location,
yes.
Right? So location's really important when you buy real estate. If I have a young family, example, well, where are the schools? What's the school zoning for this home or this home? Can I send them to an English-speaking school or bilingual school here in Quebec? Or can I only send them to French school if I live in this zone? So those are probably really serious and important things. Whether you're getting separated, let's say you're getting divorced, and one spouse lives in one zoning and the other one in another zoning, it might not work for school and for the kids and your everyday life. So those are things, neighborhoods, locations, neighborhoods are really important. Do I want to be able to walk to the doctor's office, or do I need to take my car and drive a half an hour to get to somewhere? Those are all things that people need to take into consideration and really pinpoint, so that they get the best home that they can for their budget.
Absolutely. And what about your neighborhood? How did you choose your neighborhood?
So that's a great question. I've lived in different areas throughout my life, but the neighborhood where I live, we actually purchased there because there was a lot of young, upcoming families. So our previous home was in probably one of the best locations you can have in our area, but it was all older, more established people. I have a 6-year-old, and I have now a 2-week-old. But when we purchased our home, we noticed that it was all young families. It's a newer neighborhood. Obviously, everybody likes brand new and all that stuff, but the fact that my daughter can go out and play with 20 kids every night. She comes home from school, and first thing is, hey, Dad, can I go out? Can I go play with our friends? Sure, go play. Cars aren't driving by at 100 kilometers an hour. It was important for us to get that family feel to our neighborhood. So that's why we purchased there. The fact that we're close to schools, doctors' offices, dentists, that's all pluses. But for us, it was important that our daughters could be close to other kids, which I had growing up also in my neighborhood when I was a kid. I never spent time inside. I was always outside. I was always visiting with kids, playing in other friends' houses or backyards, or nobody played in the backyard, everybody played in the front yard. But, you know, that's what we like about our actual neighborhood nowadays.